Oil hits a 7-year high. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee. I want to talk about this article, originally from Bloomberg, now on Yahoo Finance, discussing oil hits a 7-year high on outlook for resurgent demand. 7-year high, and I thought, oh, come on, they need to be exaggerating. But then I jumped over to trading economics. We can see here Brent is at 87.98 USD. There you go, guys. This is the 10-year chart. Last time it was this was at 2014. Guys, we have a look here at the crude oil. We can see here the WTI. We're same thing. So, yeah, it's been some time since we've reached these levels. Now, remember when oil was negative in some markets? Well, it wasn't that crazy days. So let's look at this. Oil touches its highest level since October 2014, as the International Energy Agency said the market looks tighter than previously thought, with demand proving resilient to Omicron. Futures in New York closed up 1.8% on Wednesday, with the IEA saying in a report that oil demand is on track to hit pre-pandemic levels. The agency also said global stockpiles are falling rapidly as demand remains robust and the OPEC Plus coalition struggles to revive output. That's a further indication that production could be lower or consumption could be higher than the market estimates, it said. So, oil going up, that's going to have flow-on effects to many parts of the economy. There you go. Anyone say inflation? Remember when it was transitory? The market has already priced in a tighter market in 2022, and the IEA and other agencies are just catching up to that, said Rebecca Babin, senior energy trader at Sunnybank Private Wealth Management. Oil could still extend its rally as event risks in a tight market can cause outside moves to the upside. An explosion on Tuesday knocked out a key crude pipeline running from Iraq to Turkey, sending futures trading above $87 a barrel. Oil markets have tightened in recent weeks due to stronger than expected demand and outages in OPEC Plus producers, including Libya, where buyers in Asia paying sharply higher premiums for spot cargoes. Additionally, concerns about the impact of the Omicron variant of COVID-19 have eased. Global stockpiles are shrinking, and the unrest in the Middle East is back on the radar after a drone attack on oil facilities in the UAE. The sizzling start to the year has prompted Goldman Sachs Group, Inc. to boost its forecast for global benchmark Brent, predicting $100 oil in the third quarter. Oil's rally, however, poses a challenge for consuming nations and central banks as they try to stave off inflation while supporting global growth. The White House plans to continue to monitor prices and hold discussions with the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries and its allies as needed, a National Security Council spokeswoman said on Tuesday. The IEA said in its report that global oil inventories have plunged over the last 12 months. Stockpiles are down by more than 1 billion barrels since the peak of May 2020 and are well below pre-pandemic levels, according to the report. Mobility and demand overall have held up relatively well, Daniel Haynes, senior commodity strategist at Australia and New Zealand Banking Group, said in a Bloomberg televised interview. The supply picture is looking decidedly tight, and that's going to keep those markets pretty well supported, he added. So, there we go, guys. Let's have a chat about this one. Now, we all remember when oil crashed down and, well, all the fear surrounding that, all the hoopla, and you know, it was a bit of an unusual situation. But it was because of, well, just a slowing down of the global economy. Now, it's going to take some time to kick back up production. Could this be an opportunity, or was it an opportunity then? Did you jump in on oil companies? What oil companies or transportation companies do you think would you add to your portfolio to try and take advantage of this, and how long could it last? But also, I mean, there's packaging shortages in some countries. In Texas, there's still packaging shortages because of the cost of oil. That's going to increase the cost of food. It's all going to flow through. Transportation costs are going to go up. I know people like to fantasize and imagine that we'll become an oil-free or even a fossil fuel-free civilization. But that's a fantasy. You just look at the numbers, it is a fantasy. So this is going to have cost of living implications to a lot of people. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Check out the last video about oil that we did here on the channel. I'll find one about it crashing down just so we can have some reflection on how it's gone from there. Take care, have a great day, and I will see you all in the next episode of HeiseSays. Bye for now.